After what was a very active pattern in terms of snow and even some decent rainfall, we're going to quiet things down a little bit. I'm meteorologist Brian Ivy from NeoWeather for your snowplow news video, and soil moisture well below average. That's what we start things off with for the plains, into portions of the Midwest and Great Lakes. So are we going to be able to increase the moisture there? We'll talk about that. Then it's pretty below average as well out in California. So there's not going to be much in the way of western systems, especially really organized ones for the most part. We are dealing with clippers, these systems that come in from Alberta, Canada, move through the Great Lakes into the Northeast, and then near misses for the coastal areas with some rain out across the Atlantic. So there's another little clipper system, and with the Great Lakes not completely frozen, they will kind of enhance things a little bit, and there'll be a little bit of lake effect behind these systems, kind of with this northwest flow coming on in. So the bigger type system to watch out for is going to be hitting into Friday and early Saturday, and that's this guy. That'll move across portions of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and eventually into the Great Lakes. That's a little bit more potent and organized and a little more widespread. As you can see there, it definitely shows up better across portions of Chicagoland, Detroit, Cleveland, Cincinnati, mainly as rain, and that will pull in a little warm air on the south side, but it'll be snow for like Buffalo and into portions of New England. So this is total precipitation just in general, or kind of your rain totals. Notice by far the Great Lakes, due to that flow and the lake effect and the snowbelt, seeing the most. And there's your near misses. This is through next Tuesday, so a lot of rain for the Atlantic Ocean for the fish, but not much elsewhere, and staying very dry across much of the plains out into California, as it looks like right now. So we're going to continue to progress things forward here on our American GFS model, and there's going to be not much really going on across portions of the West, and just these little guys, the little trough that dips on through, maybe a couple of snow showers into the Tennessee Valley area, but it is generally going to be a quieter pattern. A lot of buzz about a Valentine's or a Super Bowl storm. Well, here it is. Notice. Oh yeah, that's a big boy. No, that's going to be just kind of out over the ocean. A couple of flakes further west. There's not much. Just the different phases of the jet streams not coming together with that at all. So we stay pretty dry. Maybe a little breezy conditions across the middle portion of the country. We will push in some warmth at times. There's not going to be that much intermountain snow. It's going to be fairly dry again across much of the west, and maybe a little bit of rain for the Gulf Coast or into Florida. Another system possible as we go through the middle of next week. But it is a quiet pattern overall compared to what we have seen. So when you add up all the snowfall associated with this, we showed you kind of where that was going to be. Great Lakes into portions of the Northeast a little bit, with very little out across much of the West. And notice those mountainous areas, Cascades and the Sierra Nevadas, not much at all. You got to get up further north into the northern Cascades there. But yeah, Great Lakes for sure. Just not going to be much elsewhere, that's for sure, as it looks like right now. What about those temperature trends? It's still going to stay very cold, well below average temperatures across much of the Great Lakes into the Northeast over the next 2 weeks or so. The warmth is going to start building across portions of the northern plains back into Montana and out west as well. We will likely see a pattern change once we get in towards the end of February, where it warms things up pretty decently across the east.